I am Sadashivrao. I am back with a new lesson. Today's session we are going to learn Java source file structure in Java programming. A Java program can contain any number of classes, but at most one class can be declared as public. If there is a public class, the name of the program and the name of the public class must be matched, otherwise we will get compile time error. If there is no public class, then any name we gives for Java source file. See this class A and class B and class C. This is the source file structure. Now Java source file structure can follows starts with a file name. Sorry, part 1. There is a three parts are there in a Java file structure. The part 1 contains package declarations and the part 2 contains import declarations and the part 3 contains top level classes and the interfaces declaration. Now end of the file. Now I can discuss the some of the cases. If there is no public class, then we can use any name for Java source file. There are no restrictions. For example, here there is no public for these classes, then we can save these files as a.java or b.java, or it may be c.java, or it may be the learning hub dot java. We can save any name. Next, case 2. If class B declared as public, then the name of the program should be b.java. Otherwise, we will get compile time error saying class B is public. Should be declared in a file named b.java. For example, class B is a public. Now, if a class B declared as a public, then the name of the program should be b.java. Must and should the program name is b.java. Otherwise, we will get compile time error saying class B is public. Should be declared in a file name b.java. Now, case number 3. If both B and C classes are declared as public and the name of the file in is b.java, then we will get compile time error saying class C is public. Should be declared in a file named c.java. It is highly recommended to take only one class for source file and the name of the program must be same as class name. This approach improves the readability and understandability of the code. For example, if you are putting class B is public and class C is also a public. Now you are saving your file name is b.java. Now in this time B and C classes declared as a public and the name of the file is b.java. Then we will get compile time error saying class C is public. Should be declared in a file name c.java. So the highly recommended to take only one class for a source file and the name of the program must be same as class name. This approach improves the readability and understandability of the code. I can show you one example. See here, class A. This is the class A. It contains public static void main method. I am printing A class main method is executed. Now this is the class B. It contains B class main method is executed, class C, and it contains C class main method is executed and class D is empty. Now I am saving this one into, for example, Sada Learning Hub dot Java. I am saving this file as Sada Learning Hub dot Java. I am compiling this class Java C Sada Learning Hub dot Java. Now I am running the class Java A. Now a class main method will be executed. If you are running the A class method, it prints A class main method is executed. The output is like this. Now I am executing B class. B class, it is also executed successfully. B class main method is executed. Now I am executing C class. It is also successfully executed. C class main method will be executed. I am executing the D class. Now this time shows exception. Exception in thread main java.lang.no such class method error main. Why? Because here there is no main method. The JVM execute our program starts with main method. That's why here A class contains main method and B class contains main method and C class contains main method. And the D class doesn't have a main method. That's why it gives the exception no such method error main. Now here exception. Sorry. Now B class executed and the C class also executed and D class gives an exception. Now I am executing the Sada Learning Hub. Why? Because I am saving this class as a file as a Sada Learning Hub Java Sada Learning Hub. Now this time it gives the exception. Exception is thread main java.lang.no class definition found error Sada Learning Hub. Here also gives exception. Now we can compile a Java program but not Java class. We can compile a Java program but not Java class. In that program, for every class one dot class file will be created. We can run a Java class but not Java source file. Where whenever we are trying to run a class, the corresponding class's main method will be executed. If a class won't contains main method, then we will get run exception saying no such method error main. If we are trying to execute a Java class and if the corresponding dot class files is not available, then we will get runtime exception saying no class definition found error Sada Learning Hub. See here, A class contains main method, that's why it is executed, and also B class contains main method, it is executed, and C class contains main method, it is executed. D class contains doesn't have a main method, that's why it gives an exception. And also, Sada Learning Hub, it doesn't have a main method, that's why it gives an exception, no class definition found error. Sada Learning Hub. Next, we are discussing about import statements. Import statements are divided into the two types. They are implicit class imports and explicit class imports. Now I can show you one example for you. See here, class T. This is the class T, and I am using array list. L is equal to new array list. Now I am running this program by using. I am compile this program Java C test.java. Now I am running this program Java test. Now I am running this program Java test. Sorry, I am compiling this program Java C test.java. Now at the compilation it gives an exception. Cannot find the symbol. Class array list. Location array list. Cannot find the symbol array list. Why? Because compiler doesn't find the class of the array list. Find the symbol array list. It gives the compile time error. Now we can resolve this problem by using the fully qualified name java.util.arraylist. L is equal to new java.util.arraylist. But the problem with using fully qualified name, every time it is increases the length of the code and reduces the readability. We can resolve this problem by using the import statements. See, here is the next program. I'm importing the array list. Now I am compiling the test program Java C test.java. Hence, whenever we are using the import statement, it is not required to use fully qualified names. We can use short names directly. This approach decreases the length of the code and improves the readability. Now, I can discuss the some of the cases in the import statements. Here, there is the two types of import statement. There are explicit class imports and implicit class imports. Explicit class imports. For example, import java.util.arraylist. This type of imports is highly recommended to use because it improves the readability of the code. Best suitable for where readability is important. Implicit class imports. Implicit class imports import java.util.star. It never recommended to use because it reduced the readability of the code. Why? Because here we are mentioned the star. Next, I can show you one some statements. Tell me the which one is correct and which one is the wrong. These are I am giving the sum of the import statements. See here, import java.util.util. It's a wrong. Why? Because java.util. Util is a one of the package and it contains the sub packages and classes. That's why it is wrong. See, second statement, import java.util.arraylist.star. It is also wrong. Why? Because util is a package, util contains, ArrayList is a class. Up to here is the final. That's why it is the wrong. Import java.util.star. It's a right. Why? Because compiler saying all util contains packages and subpackages and classes must be imported into the our class. That's why it is right. Here import java.util.arraylist. This is also correct. See here, I'm showing the some code. Class myArrayList extends java.util.arraylist. This code compiles this code compiles fine even though we are not using import statement because we use fully qualified names. Whenever we are using fully qualified name, it is not required to use import statements. Similarly, whenever we are using import statements, it is not required to use fully qualified names. I can show you one example here. See, import java.util.star and import java.sql.star. I am creating a class test. It contains public static void main of string of args. Here date d is equal to new date. I am declaring the dates. Declaring the dates. Now I am compiling this code using javac test.java. See, it gives an exception. Reference to date as ambiguous. Both classes java.sql date in java.sql and class java.util.date in java.util.math. Date d is equal to new date. Even in the list case also we may get the same ambiguity problem because it is available in both util and awt packages. Why? Because here date class is available in util package and SQL package. That's why it gives the error at the time of compilation. Now I am discussing with the one more case. While resolving the class names, compiler will always gives the importance in the following order. Explicit class imports, class present in the current working directory, implicit class imports. Implicit class imports. Now I can show you one example here. Import java.util.date, java.sql.star. I'm creating a class test. Here the code compiles fine. In this case, util package date will be considered. See, I am putting directly java.util.date. That's why it compiles fine. Why? Because it takes from the date in util package. Now I am discussing with one more case. Whenever we are importing a package, all classes and interfaces present in the package as are by default available, but not sub packages classes. See here, Java is a one package and contains a util is a one sub package and contains regex is a one sub package and contains pattern is a one sub package. To use pattern class in our program directly, which import statements is required? I am showing some of the statements here. Import java.star. Why? Because it is wrong. It contains so many packages and sub packages are available. Import java.util.star. It is also a wrong. Why? Because it contains regex and pattern also sub packages. See, regex.star. Why? Because it takes from the pattern also. This is also a right. Now I can discuss the one more case. In any Java program, the following two packages are not required to import because these are available by default to every Java program. For example, java.lang.package. It is available in all classes, default packages, current working directory. And one more case, import statements is totally compile time concepts. If more number of imports are there, then more will be the compile time, but there is no change in the execution time. Now, static imports. This concept introduced in 1.5 version. According to Sun, static imports improves the readability of the code, but according to the worldwide programming experts like us, static imports creates the confusion and reduces the readability of the code. Hence, if there is no specific requirement, never recommended to use the static imports. Usually, we can access the static members by using the class names, but whenever we are using the static imports, it is not required to use their class names. We can access directly. Without static imports, I can show you one example for you. See here, I am creating a class test. In this class test, I am using a math class. Math dot square root, math dot maximum value, max dot random value. Now I am compiling this code java c test dot java. Now I am running this one java test. It gives 2.0 and 20 and 0.8 something like this with the static imports. This is the without static imports. Now I'm written a program with the static imports. See here, import static java.lang.math.sqrt, import static java.lang.math.star. I am creating a class test. In this test, as usual, I am using the static. See, same thing, I am getting the output here also. Here we are using it's maybe with static imports and without static imports. Now I'm explaining the one more concept. What is the public static void main? How it is? See, class test. Static string name is equal to Sadar Learning Hub. Here test is test dot name dot length. Why? Because static variables can be accessed by using the class name. Here test is the class name and the name is the static variable of type string present in the test class, and the length, it is the method present in the string class. The same static print stream out. Here system dot out dot println system, it is the class present in the java.lang.package. Out, it is a static variable of type print stream present in the system class. Println, it is the method present in the print stream class. I can show you some examples here. See here, I'm creating a test class. I'm writing out.println hello and out.println hi. I'm compiling this program and running this program java c test.java java test. It prints hello and hi. These are the outputs. Now here see one more example. I am using the static imports here, integer dot star and byte dot star. Here test is a, I am printing the max value. I am compiling this program by using java c test dot java. Now it gives an error. Reference to max underscore value is ambiguous. Both variable max underscore value in the java.lang integer and variable max underscore value in java.lang byte match. System.out.println max underscore value. Two packages contains a class or a interface with the same is very rare. Hence ambiguity problem is very rare in the normal imports. But two classes or interfaces can contain a method or a variable with the same name is very common. Hence ambiguity problem is also very common in static imports. While resolving the static members, compiler will get the precedence in the following order: current class static members, explicit static imports, implicit static imports. See here, I'm writing the one sample program: import static java.lang.integer.max underscore value. Here static java.lang.byte. I am printing the max underscore value. If we comment line 1, then we will get integer class max underscore value. If we comment line 1 and 2, then byte class max underscore value will be considered. If you comment this line 1, see, if you comment this line 1, if you comment the line 1, then it will get from the integer. If you comment this line 2, it will get from the byte. Now I can give you some import statement which is wrong and which is right. See here, java.lang.math, it is a wrong. Now I am showing java.static java.lang.math dot star, it is right. Why? Because math is a static import. Import java.lang.math, it is right. Static java.lang.math, it is wrong. See, this is also a wrong. Math.sqrt wrong. Math.sqrt method, this is right. And math.sqrt, this is right. Usage of a static imports is reduced the usage of static imports is reduced the readability and creates the confusion. Hence, if there is no specific requirement, never recommended to use this static imports. Next, I can discuss with a small topic. What is the difference between general imports and static imports? We can use a normal imports to import the classes and interfaces of a packages. Whenever we are using the normal imports, we can access classes and interfaces directly by their short names. It is not required to use fully qualified names. We can use static imports to import the static members of a particular class. Whenever we are using the static imports, it is not required to use a class name. We can access the static members directly.
Hope this lesson helpful to you. Keep watching our lessons. Keep writing to us. Do not forget subscribe our channel Learning Hub because we have many sessions that would help you to develop our skills, and I will be back soon. Till then, you take care. Bye bye.